online multiplication training module.
The multiplication module.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Baptiste. So I'm Baptiste, I'm French, and we did a training with multiplication with my team in France, and we just started a new project, so we think about the vision and multiplication. So this training very help us to think about another way to think about little group.
Our team just this past year went through the multiplication module together.
We are both passionate about multiplication and what we do, and have done a lot of research and learning, and this really helped us to even define and clarify what we wanted to do with multiplication and take it even farther.
My desire is to see disciples make disciples and churches make churches, and some of that DNA has slowly started to come into our church plant, but one thing that really catalyzed, that really exploded, was doing the online training. The Lord blessed it immensely.
It was hard because it forced us to take the time to really reevaluate everything we were doing and to see how effective it really was. And so sometimes you didn't get the answer you wanted, and so that was difficult to wrestle with.
Before the training started, we didn't have anyone in discipleship groups, and after the training was over, everyone in our church wanted to be in discipleship groups.
We are all at different places in our ministry and in different contexts, and some individuals are already, really interested in this concept of multiplying movements.
Before the training started, we just had a very classic Bible study where one person was in charge, and it was really hard to multiply it. After the training finished, we now have Discovery Bible Study, where each team member is allowed to lead the group through the Bible, and we see that being multiplied. Before the study started, we had this idea of multiplication, but afterwards, our entire church is talking about multiplication and dreaming of what Paris will look like.
This training also give a very good time with team, and very good reflection and thinking about team, what we're doing with little group, workshop with children. So yes, it's very helpful.
These principles don't only apply to multiplying a movement of churches. It applies to everything that we do. That God wants to see things grow, that disciples make disciples, and whether you are leading worship, preaching, or whatever your giftedness is, this can help you see growth.
Some other things I appreciated about the course was its flexibility. And that's one recommendation I would give for any future teams, is use that, take the time to be able to wrestle with these things.
My recommendation to you is this is a great online module, and that God can use it to do beautiful things, and really show what the church will look like when we dream about multiplying.
And I think the main thing for me that I took away personally is that I left the course with a new set of questions that I now ask about everything going on with our team related to multiplication. Is this moving us towards that path? And so it changed the way I looked at almost everything we did. And so I feel like we're still a little bit of a work in progress, but we're moving in the right direction.